before I go, since I'm feeling a little better this week than last week, I would finally finish at least Aquarius. And so what I've decided is that I'm going to, when I come back from vacation, do Pisces, and I'm just going to do free card pulls to say thank you for being so patient. And so let's look into what's coming. What's like the first 3 months of 2023 going to be like for Aquarius? I'll be looking into your energy and into others' energy, and other can just be it can be a loved one, it could be your partner, potential partner, person on your mind, and also can be situation at work, anyone in the family, and it also could be you wrestling with your own demons, trying to integrate a newer, more healed version of yourself, and the energies you're struggling between, the polarity that we all, good morning, Syra, that we all kind of embrace as we are changing and growing, chrysalis to the butterfly and all that good stuff. So this is very interesting. So that card keeps coming out lately, and it never came out like ever. Okay. Aquarius. We're going to be looking at the last energy that's been influencing you, and also that they both came out. So, and the present energy that's available to you and what you may be stepping into the future with. Okay. So, what we're starting with here is like the King of Wands in reverse. This is you. This is the energy that's like most recently affecting you. Listen, when I have King of Wands in reverse, I have somebody that was very passionate, very protective, motivating. Good morning, Dolly. And it's like, I'm just going to say it becomes like, fuck this shit o'clock for that person. And the energy flips. King of Wands is not feeling inspired to protect or do any of these other things. So some of the passion has left the building. Some of the excitement for this person or situation has left the building. Okay. What's weird is you might be at like F this shit o'clock, but the energy that it's giving you, like, it's very interesting. Okay. So in their energy, I have the Hangman. Not feeling a lot of flux here. I'm feeling somebody that feels stuck. Could be you, could be other person. Flip things how you have to. It feels like it's been stuck. So if it's been stuck, Aquarius, and this also, if you are an 11th house sun, this may feel like it resonates for you. But Aquarius placements or 11th house sun, here's the thing. So we have the Sun card. Like, it feels like there's potential, and there has been potential, and there might have been like, this is going to come together. There might have been hope. So because there's a lot of cards that could come up for like not happy about things. There's the Five of Cups. There's lots of cards, and the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords. When I have the Sun in reverse, it's like true disappointment, because of like, I'm hearing the Tori Kelly song, like, could have been it felt like such potential for happiness. Um, they're not moving. They're like stuck, Aquarius. Okay. Now, the energy that is here now for you, this is one of my understandings of its time. So in this position, 7 of Pentacles is like, I always tease, I ate all my Cracker Jacks. Where is my stick-on tattoo? It feels like you put in the work and the result didn't come. Where 8 of Pentacles is like, I'm working on it and it's producing something. And 9 of Pentacles is that reaping of the rewards. 7 of Pentacles can be impatience. So there's either patience or you're done waiting. We'll see when we clarify. It could also be it's time. You taking back, all of my lights are blinking. I don't know if you guys can see that. If you're taking back your energy, the way King of Wands is a classic in reverse, is a classic sign of somebody just taking back their energy, taking back their power. Like King of Wands stands in their power, but when it's in reverse, if we're looking at relationship stuff, to me, that's somebody who's like, okay, I'm pulling it all back. You get none of all this good stuff. On their side, looks like they're trying to cut some self-sabotaging behaviors. You know, the devil in the Lover's card are kind of the same. That little part there, usually there's an angel behind with the Lover's card and there's the devil. These are people who feel chained to a situation. They're trying to change it, but often no one's really chained to a situation. I mean, there are people who are in places in life and trying, and systems are stacked up against them. So I'm not saying that. I'm saying in like, So I'm trying to be gentle and not triggering when I say this, but like no one's really stuck with another person. What keeps us stuck there, financial reasons, abuse that beats us down so much that we feel like we cannot leave, whether that's verbal or emotional or mental, and sometimes the physical. People, so it's the self-sabotaging mindsets that we were taught through trauma response or how we were torn down that will keep us in a situation. Unless there is like a physical kidnapping, everybody's always like free to leave, but it feels insurmountable at the time. I'm guilty of staying in relationships way too long, but I also have taken my kids and my clothes on my back and figured it out from there. So I've been on both ends of that and I understand. And I'm not saying that to say, well, I did it, you should. I'm just saying like, you can be the same person that feels like I don't have the strength to do that. And then all of a sudden the strength shows up. Side note. And that's probably for cross watchers because I don't feel that Aquarius is having those issues. And Aquarius's beautiful navigation of not having the unhealthy attachments, which gets them the bad rap of cold. They're just not participating in the BS. They're less likely to stay where they shouldn't. But this person is staying where they shouldn't. There's attachment issues. The energy I see you stepping into, probably we're going to say like Marchish or end of March, King of Swords. For a watery, fiery girl, I really like a King of Swords. I like somebody who says what they mean and means what they say. I'm usually overly verbose enough for 2 people, so I don't mind somebody who's got less words to say, but like I'm hanging on those words. They're also truthful and full of integrity. So you're just walking into a place, and this makes so much sense for Aquarius. You're walking into a place where like, I'm not even entertaining side or distracting conversations. Aquarius, I don't think that you are. Listen, Pluto's going to move into your sign, babes. Saturn's moving out. And sure, Pluto can represent death and hard transformation, but like Aquarius is about moving forward. They're not scared of the innovation and transformation like some of the other signs may struggle with it, especially. I always say Aquarius is like one of these things is not like the other within the fixed signs. So it's almost like there's identical energies next to each other here. You're not playing around with your words. Like, you're not going to entertain distracting conversations. If this person contacts you or is trying to have light conversation just to kind of keep you on their hooks, or while they're trying to figure stuff out and really not make any moves, because I feel fear from them, they may be trying to have like smaller conversations. And I don't think you're about that life anymore, Aquarius. I think you're going to be truthful, be succinct in your language and in your communication. And I think I keep hearing the phrase, like, what are we doing here? Because what we're not going to do is have you in my energy, me not feeling like I can move forward with anyone else, but you not making real moves. That's what we're not going to do. On their side, we have attachments. This actually came out like this. They're trying to hold on to something that's keeping them from, these came out together. And I mean, exactly the same time. They're trying to hold on to something, and it's actually keeping them from, they know it's a divine connection. So I'd like to say in 3 months, Aquarius, that I see them letting go of these, but we're going to clarify. Maybe we'll get that 4 of Pentacles in reverse. The other interesting thing is the energy between the you're done waiting, impatience, it's time for you to make some kind of moves, and their Devil card is we have this card. So this card for me is like kind of like mom issues. You can love your mom and still have like issues with females or there's an influence here. In between these energies, I feel a whisperer. Good morning, Lil John. I feel a person whisperer. I can feel somebody influencing this situation. I don't think in a great way. It's being sold as support, but I don't see it that way. Okay. And in between your King of Swords and their having a touch, there's still justice. So I'm very curious to clarify this. I'm feeling the 78 doors. I actually will be at an airport in 2 hours. I'm like, I got up so early and I'm so ready. My license went missing. Mercury in retrograde. Can't get on a plane without your license. It's always in the same place. Didn't even think about checking before this morning, like just to put it in a different thing. Good morning, Moanne. And it wasn't there. So we spent a good 45 minutes, called up Connie Joe right away. And I was like, I kept looking to the right side of my bed. And it was like camouflaging, like upright, thin into like the well of we took everything out of that table 3 times. And I'm just going to tell you, whenever I can't find something, I learned this hack from another person. I wish I could remember her name. She was on TikTok, but you just like breathe and relax, like with the happy feeling and like the relief that you found something, and close your eyes and you think, oh, there it is. You just picture the object. You don't have to picture anything around it. 15 minutes later, we found it in the same place we had looked 6 times. So now I'm so prepared and so bags at the door that I'm like, I'm going to get Aquarius out. And I'm just so grateful. I feel like I'm in a good mood for this. Okay. Haha. Okay. So there is a truth coming out that you're going to hear, Aquarius. That's interesting. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Aquarius, you're going to get information. You're going to get information that was, it was really, I can't even make this stuff up. You're going to get information that I don't even think you're expecting. But I'll tell you what, it's got you with second thoughts about, like, you don't want to walk away. I think that's why you feel a little King of Swords coming up, because you're not, I don't see you like walking away. I don't see you blocking this person. I do see you getting impatient, and I do see you understanding your worth, but I don't see you making that finite, which I don't think anybody should be making. Hey, Shauna, I don't think anybody should be making finite decisions right now with 2 retrogrades. Can we get one more here for this Devil card? I have the 8 of Cups in reverse, the Moon in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse. You're going to get a truth, and you're going to know it's not. You're going to get information you didn't expect, and it's going to make you feel like there's something else I don't know. And I think you're right, Aquarius. I think there is something else that you don't know. I do think that you will, which is what sets you on the path for, we're doing truth, and we're only doing truth. Now, for there, what did I say? That, right? The Devil card and the Devil card and the Lover's card are like the same card, except for usually it's an angel. And then here's the Lover's card to clarify the Devil's card. So there's choices. There's divine connection. We already knew that because the 1111 card showed up. We also have the Chariot and the 8 of Wands. Aquarius, I know you guys are not about the bullshit. And honestly, I just went through my 2.5-year progressed Aquarius moon. By the way, anybody going through a progressed Aquarius moon, enjoy. It is the most liberating 2.5 years. You really separate what's about you, what's not about you, how not to take things personally. It's incredible for healing. It's incredible for growth. I'm so grateful. Well, sad it's over. Now I got to be all mushy Pisces. I already have mush. I like the things that balance out my mush. But anyway, Aquarius does not like playing games. If an Aquarius is pulling back their power, like that King of Wands in reverse, they're doing it because it's not a move. It's not a manipulation. That's where they're at. I think your person knows this about you, Aquarius, and it was felt, acknowledged. The Chariot, the 8 of Wands, they are going to, and I do feel like you're like, okay, that's great. I think you might get a little schmoopy, lovey stuff where we belong together. Now, I do see the Chariot, and it came out in the upright. So, like, there is going to be movement after a hangman. They are trying to break the self-sabotaging stuff. There's going to be a lot of communication, but I think that you have gone through this before, Aquarius, with this person, and you're like, when it comes up, let's clarify that King of Swords. Yeah. Yes. Pisces. I teased Connie Joe. I was like, I want to say it was like May or March 8th last year. And I was like, on the 8th, my moon's going into Pisces and it progressed. You're in charge of telling me, like, Susie, snap out of it. Because I'm going to be like, I did. I did a lot of work, and I got some healthy boundaries, and wow. Um, and so maybe it's time. I can be a soft Pisces moon right now because I built the internal strength while I had my boundaries up, which is what I'm always talking about. Okay. You Wow. So cards just repeating themselves, and again, getting extra cards for that last. I'm not even going to look at their cards. The one I already saw. You're getting the Two of Cups, but also okay. So on this King of Swords, you've got the King of Pentacles. You're also trying to build your own. You've got other stuff going on. Good morning, Phil. You've got other stuff going on. So like, which is why I think you don't have time for the games. Like, you're determined with or without them to have the stability, the life, the whole nine. You know what you have to offer at this point, Aquarius. We have 3 kings on the table. The only one that's not here is the King of Cups, which I think that you would like to be, but all this bullshit over here is like not encouraging it. We have the Two of Cups, and it's almost like a death. This is possibly somebody you've known for a while, but you are going to walk into the Two of Cups, but I don't know that you trust them yet. Your 7 of Swords. And I feel that is the need for the King of Swords. The King of Swords is like, we're not doing this. Like, you can't say, I love you, I'm working towards being with you, if you're still living with something, unless that conversation with the other person is saying, this isn't working, we're going to have to figure out how we separate. Both have to exist. It cannot just be that you're getting schmoopy with me, all this communication and telling me how much you want to leave the situation, without there being an awareness. Like, you love them, but you don't trust them. And you also have other stuff that you don't want anybody to distract you from. That's where I see you out in March. And I mean, things that made you feel oppressed or held back, Saturn's leaving your sign. You're not going to feel that way. You're going to be transformation, innovation. Let's move this forward. Also, Pluto is about power, and it's about money. I feel like The Rock again. It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. Sorry, guys. So we had over here, they understand it's a divine attachment. They almost feel like they can't have it because they have other, whatever they're attached to here, it's still the devil card stuff, right? And then what comes out again is the devil card in reverse. They're still working on it in March. They're still working on, and they got extra cards again. They have not fully stepped into their own power. When we talk about awakening, what we're really talking about is reprogramming yourself cellularly, in a cellular DNA way, away from what no longer serves you, away, and into understanding your power more. Wanting to align with what peace and happiness actually look like for you, regardless of how that lands for other people. Those are all the subjects that I would put under the umbrella of the awakening. With the Hierophant upside down, I don't think that they've had theirs yet. And here's the King of Cups, shows up in reverse here. So they may have another shutdown, and we have the Knight of Pentacles moving. They want to move towards you. This is somebody caught between 2 worlds, quite honestly. I don't know if it helps you to tell you, Aquarius, it's there. The feelings are there. The connection is there. But so are the bad habits. And, if this is, because the Lover's card can be twin flame, if this is like a twin flame kind of relationship, those bring us through our movements with them. They bring us to the best parts of us, even when there's not union. So just know that. Like, all right, let's get an oracle card. Let's get an oracle card. I want to know from the oracle card, what does Aquarius need to be doing? Because this person right now, I almost want to do the next 3 months again already. This person right now doesn't know whether to like scratch their watch or wind their ass, because they're still going. They need that moment. I almost want to, isn't that terrible? I almost want to like, a tower moment doesn't have to be like destructive, but like, I almost want to like, can we get this person a tower moment? Can we? Let's get us, let's get, what do we think, guys? I don't think this is Into the Woods appropriate. I want to know what Aquarius has to look at for themselves. Let's get the Working Your Light, Rebecca Campbell. What is this moment bringing you to, Aquarius? And again, if you're just joining, all 10 of you, but for everybody watching afterwards, I'm gonna, when I get back from my little vacation with my kids, I'm gonna do Pisces, and I'm gonna do free card pulls to thank you all for being patient when I really, really, really did not. I'm still, this is with Tanner on. That's how pale. Okay, here we go. 2 came out. That's interesting. Did we get that for Aquarius when we did the full moon? Okay, Leap, you go first, and universe will catch you. You are Aquarius. You are innovators. You are about forward movement, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. I got to tell you, there's fear on both sides. And even though I know you probably don't feel fearful, if there's fear, it's about, if this connection doesn't work, will I compare every connection afterwards to it? And will it fall short? That's what I feel for Aquarius, as far as the fear factor in all of this. Not that you don't know what you're worth, not that somebody else, you're not afraid that no one else will come along and love you. You know that you're lovable. Other people probably even hit on you or show attraction. It's not any of that. It's more that you're fearful that if this does not work, will anyone else ever feel the same as this does when it's at its best? And how long, when you guys get back together, are you going to be feeling like, is the other person like, is that really ended? Are we going to be getting phone calls and texts for like 6 months? You're fearful if it doesn't work, and you're almost a little fearful that it does, because the connection has been a little problematic. The other thing is, when somebody talks to us when they're in another connection, that logical brain of ours, doesn't matter how, once they're just ours, it's hard not to wonder, but really, is it? Because there's a history. I would like you guys to do meditations around fear and ask universe if this doesn't work out to bring you something even better, even richer, even deeper, even more electric in its connection. Uranian lightning strike, the thing that Aquarius loves. I want you guys to ask universe to bring you something, if not this, then something even more electrical, something even more divine. Because in your highest good, this won't miss you if it's meant for you, but you're setting the bar, and that releases the fear. The idea that you can bring in something even better than this, that this isn't the last holy grail of connection for you in this lifetime. Once you start to release that fear, this whole situation, I think, will shift. And then they have to release fear. Cross watchers, I hope you heard me. All right, Aquarius, I love you. Now you love you. And I will see you all in about a week.